A new story update. We gotta go back to, I think, where Robin died. It's the first year anniversary of Star Rail, and they're giving out so many goodies. Yeah, this is where Robin died. Hey, buddy.
Ah, friend. My expression wasn't much better than yours when I first saw this.
Oh, right, I forgot Otto.
Your eyes aren't deceiving you. It's her. The famous singer, Robin.
Is she dead? I don't know, man. I feel like all the deaths have been fake.
First of all, can I just say that this had nothing to do with me? I'm just an unlucky bystander here. The family can testify for me. If you don't believe me, just ask anyone in the Bloodhound family. They hate me and they hate the IPC, so they'd never lie. This is not where the crime happened. What I showed you was a memory. The most basic light cone manifesting tech. Authorized by the Garden of Recollection and owned by the IPC.
Oh, she didn't die here. Also, I forgot, I gotta adjust the volume.
Think the Galaxy Rangers were outsiders this whole
Pretty sure
time?
it's, I left it low.
Penacony has made a solemn commitment to protect the safety of anyone inside a family dream. Any person in distress will be forcibly awakened and safely returned to reality. What gives them the confidence to make such conclusive statements? Because behind this promise is the harmony. The family's Dreamweavers link up their minds together to construct an unbreakable defensive line. Breaking through this line of defense to create death in the dreamscape. Not even a memo keeper could do that without the family's permission. Who could have done it, friend? The only one is her. The girl who calls herself a Galaxy Ranger. An imposter. An unsought guest. An emanator who hides her true identity.
I mean, why would she want to kill Robin, though?
Conclusion. And Robin? Her misfortune was staring right at her. Who will be the next to die?
I can't believe Ifrit actually did die. Well, I assume he's actually dead. It happened off screen, that's insane. I mean, it's just one side of the story. We gotta hear the other side.
It's fine. Listen to your gut. Building trust always takes time. And I'm willing to wait.
Also, yeah, she's out now with the anniversary Acheron.
Wherever that legacy is
I keep wanting to say Archon. Acheron.
Already underway throughout Penacony. Everyone's got their own agenda.
I'm not gonna pull her because I don't think I have characters that would work with her, really.
If I were you,
even though I want to use her.
After all, any schemes out in the open are always going to be better than a monster in the shadows, right?
Who's to say there isn't an even deeper conspiracy lurking beneath the surface?
She's back.
Memo Keeper, I think our little deal is finished.
Aventurine is telling the truth. This memory is a real one, and there's no sign of any distortion grafting on.
The IPC is not the Garden, and there are real limits to what they can actually do. But you know all this. Friend, let's not beat around the bush here. The thing is, I want to reach out personally to team up with the Astral Express.
Okay.
I told you I'm just not interested in scrambling for the legacy. I just came to Penacony for work. I'm here to retrieve some lost property for the IPC, if you catch my drift. I'm talking ownership of this frontier prison. This has all become a bad debt thanks to the cancer of all worlds. The IPC has tried sitting down for negotiations time and again, but the family wouldn't even take our calls.
Isn't all of Penacony or Penacony the prison? So what, the IPC wants to own them?
They've hushed up the existence of death before, so they can definitely cover up any news about Robin's death. It'll just quietly float off like a bubble and pop. Nobody ever being the wiser. That's not fair, right? So then, friend, I need your help.
What kind?
I have but only one goal. The family's front door is like a high wall, and to tear the whole thing down, I'll have to dig out a few chunks first. Once I find a weak point, the IPC will have plenty of means. Now we have our chance. So long as we can get to the truth behind her death, we can have justice for Robin. While also gaining a valuable bargaining chip for bringing the family to the table. Truly a once-in-a-blue-moon opportunity. I've been investigating and making lots of friends all over Penacony precisely for this very moment. This tragic news would be extremely bad for the family, so they'll be doing everything they can to stop it leaking, especially to the IPC. But I trust that there are still a few factions that remain exceptions, and that's why I need you all. The reputation of the Astral Express precedes you, and the Harmony will give you the fairest of appraisals. You get to find out really what happened and seek justice, and I get to put it toward completing my mission for the IPC. It's what you call a win-win situation.
I mean, we already did with Topaz. Decision like this is way above my pay grade. I'm not the leader.
Don't worry, just head back and talk things over with your companions. That navigator is really smart. She must understand the value of this deal. Look, here's my contact details.
Oh boy, we got his number.
Call me.
Oh,
and take this. A thorough investigation can always use a little more funding.
you just gave me money?
Don't mention it.
What the fuck?
So long, friend. I really am looking forward to uncovering the truth about death with everyone.
Aventurine just sauntered off.
Sauntered, huh?
He really doesn't mean to force it, but something still seems off.
What now? What are your plans?
Oh, you're still here?
Black Swan. What is she thinking?
Can't she read my mind? Or was that another character? Oh, he did give me money. Alright, yeah, I gotta adjust the volume, because I'm pretty sure I have it low. Yeah, it's at 1. Jesus. There we go. Way better.
On the surface, this doesn't look like a bad deal for you. But Aventurine is a shrewd merchant whose scheme won't just be as simple as it appears to be. He doesn't know about Miss Firefly yet, but judging by your reaction, he may have noticed something going on and deliberately shifted topics to the truth of death to try and pull you in line with his way of thinking. That's quick thinking and very sound logic. Aventurine is no fool, and working with him definitely has its dangers.
Can I toss a die and let fate decide for me?
Leaving it up to fate. It's just how that gambler thinks. Anyway, be careful out there. There's more than one way to blaze a trail. In a dark forest beset by wolves, ensuring your own escape to safety should be your primary concern. As for the other questions...
Did death kill Robin? I think no.
I'm not sure the two cases were committed by the same culprit, but that massive wound looked like its winged blade. We've all witnessed it in action before. Plus, it seems unlikely that there would be two lethal entities loose in the dreamscape.
I mean, why not? But like, when Firefly got hit, she didn't look like Robin. She just exploded. Is this connected to Acheron?
Sorry, I can't answer that question. That ranger is shrouded in mystery. I'm afraid no one is capable of providing an answer.
I have to go ask her
But
ourselves.
without a doubt, she is the most special guest at this banquet. It's like Aventurine said just then. It's best to keep your distance from her.
Have you noticed anything unusual?
2 victims appearing one after the other in a very short time span. In and of itself, that's very unusual. 2 possibilities. The collapse of Penacony's dreamscape has started speeding up, making death extremely agitated and weakening the family's protections. Or everything has been planned out and executed by someone.
Probably the latter.
If someone has chosen these victims deliberately, first a smuggler, then a family celebrity, then this murderer's motives are worth thoroughly chewing over.
Alright, well, I guess I can't ask anything else.
It's all happened so quickly, I can only make conjecture. After leaving here, go have a chat with your companions. I hope you can clarify the source of this confusion.
Black Swan leads you through the chaotic dreamscape.
Come,
I'm
this
back
way.
here.
It's a short walk. Don't get lost.
Zach, I guess they're gone. Acheron and not Firefly. Oh, why aren't you moving? I went too ahead. I mean, I could just
This way.
teleport.
This is where we part ways. All of this is like a nightmare. Unfortunately, the remembrance doesn't lie. What we just saw is the reality that happened, and it won't fade from our minds just because we wake up. But follow your heart and don't be afraid. We all walk through this world casting shadows of different lengths, and ultimately, all we leave behind are precious memories. Hold on just a sec.
You gonna give me a gift? Black Swan gently touches the root of your ear, leaving a cool sensation.
There you go. A small parting gift.
Yippee!
If one day you unfortunately fall into the deep waters of the memory zone, and there's no memo keeper to join you, hopefully it can guide you on my behalf.
Thanks, lady.
I also pay great attention to the ways of the world. Just think of this as an apology from me for hiding something from you.
Thank you.
Then, I've something private to take care of regarding that Galaxy Ranger. Let's leave things there, shall we? What fascinating memories will you bring for me next time we meet? I sincerely look forward to them.
Stardust. You still at the hotel? Stardust. Have you run into trouble? We got separated in the memory zone, but Stardust is with the memo keeper. I feel so antsy. Help! March, stay calm. Do I need to get off? Oh yeah, he's part of this too. Do I need to get off the train? No, not at the moment. Sure, just let me know if you need me. The Reverie Hotel in the real world is very calm. Not much happening. I'm done. Where do I meet? Stardust! It's great that you're safe. That lady didn't do anything bad, did she? I'm sorry about what happened to Firefly. They know about it? The scene has been cordoned off by the family. We're wrapping up negotiations with some family delegates. Meet at Clocky. Okay.
The family rep. It.
Oh, this is the gift she gave me. Tiny card numbered 0. If one day you oh, it's what she told us. Yeah.
Is Himeko okay?
Hi, this is Topaz speaking.
Wait, just teleport here, right? Yeah.
So much has happened. I should take a moment to gather my thoughts and wait for everyone to arrive.
Some time ago, in the memory zone.
Better unsheath that blade now, Ranger.
Do you still dream, Hunter? Of those slain by your hand?
Days of what? Come on! I thought we were gonna see the fight. Oh, Ifrit.
It appears the outcome has already been determined.
You're still alive. As are you. You still have room to make a choice. Leave the music box behind, and then go.
Choice. The bloody trail of the destruction leaves no room for hesitation.
Vatora's fire demon. Even if you sacrifice your life for that Eon, you won't get special
Eon.
treatment.
I thought it was Aeon.
Ranger, you tread the narrow path of the hunt. You could never understand. We come from the fire, and are born bathed in fire. We spread, burn, and destroy, until all the kindling has burned out and we leave only ashes on the ground. Burning forms the entire life of a fire demon, from the beginning to the end. We are born to die, just to put into practice a profile of another universal truth. All things are created for the destruction.
Your companions don't seem to think so. They fight for your chance at survival.
They are my children, and just as I was, they are flames that have yet to burn white hot. They're still young, and I don't blame them. But my flames are faint, and time is running out. Can you see the planet of festivities in the distance? I plan to bring Purgatory with me there, and before that, I must surpass you.
Why?
Because on the path they have forged, you have traveled farther than I have. Emanator.
Oh, so she is an emanator then.
You cannot hide your true identity. Draw that sword, for we shall indeed remain here, bound to fight a decisive battle to the death, for I choose this. Destruction is intense, but brief. To cravenly cling to life is to endure an endlessly prolonged existence.
Even if the answer turns out to be your own destruction.
What is important is not the answer, but that it exists, just as you exist. Everything exists to be destroyed. Emanators are no different. Just as even sweet dreams may be born of the void, the so-called impossible is merely something that has yet to happen.
All right. I accept.
You shall witness the most brilliant and intense fire in existence. May this flame illuminate the farthest reaches of your bottomless dream.
A bottomless stream. Yes, that's right. But you've made one small mistake. This blade remains in its scabbard not out of pity or scorn. It's a personal secret that I don't want to disclose, but perhaps out of reciprocity.
She says this as her hand gently rests on the hilt of the sword.
I'll reveal the truth to you. The hunt is not the path I truly follow. May death be the end of your boundless dream, guiding you back to the waking world. I still see them in my dreams. Hold it. Your time hasn't come yet.
My time.
I've seen many clever disguises that can conceal appearances, but they can never cover up who a person really is. And you're no different. You had no desire to kill the Trailblazer. You only did what you did to drive me and the Memo Keeper away, but why? Did Destiny's slave make you do it?
You know, Elio.
Oh,
I thought this is just the
Right.
kind of thing that'd get written into your script.
that's like Kafka's boss, right? Like all their bosses.
Script has always been brief. Other than that, anything beyond that is unnecessary. He knows my nature. There is but a single destiny from which no one can escape. And until then, I hold the privilege of
This
choice.
guy's voice is so cool.
However, you appear to be ignorant of this. So it's time for me to inquire. Who exactly are you?
Not your enemy, perhaps.
That's not what I asked.
I don't deserve your curiosity. Loners wandering the cosmos always have their secrets. Take me. I'm wanted by the IPC, so it's little wonder that I know something about the Stellaron Hunters. That's all. Maybe I can help.
What reason would you have for doing that?
I tend to forget things. Which is why, rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise. So, I know who is inside that cold armor. How about it? Ready to take off that armor and sit down for a talk?
It's not yet time. I don't need help, but I can give you a suggestion that would make things better for you and me. If your goal is the Watchmaker's legacy, then go look into the family. Not only are they covering up the existence of death, but they're burying the past and the truth about what happens inside the dreamscape.
Already on it.
And the Astral Express is no enemy of yours.
I know that. I just never expected to hear you say it.
I mean, we've teamed up
What's
with
next
them
then?
before.
The Trailblazer's been taken by Black Swan. Will you go look for him?
No need for that. No harm in mentioning that Elio's only given me one instruction. Get all of the Astral Express to track down the Grand
I wonder
Legacy.
how
tried settling
Elio's
this in
gonna
an
look like.
easier and more direct way. But as you can see, here I am, confronting you. I failed. Can't ever go against the script.
The so-called impossible is merely something that has yet to happen. That's it. Before we split, can I ask you one more thing? Is there anything else in your script about me? I'd like to know what kind of footnote I get to leave in that future foreseen by destiny.
Unfortunately, not a thing came up.
I don't think he's lying either.
I knew it.
Hang on. I don't.
Don't. What?
Your first question was, do you still have dreams about everyone who died because of you? I don't. Never have. I was born without the ability to dream. I live for this cold, harsh reality. For a little light. And to burn. To keep on burning. Until I turn to ash. So, I really envy you.
Is that so? Then you're already living in the waking world.
So the common rider can't dream, huh? Present day. Dude, this update, there's a lot of fucking story stuff.
We heard about Miss Firefly from Black Swan, but we never expected Miss Robin to...
I'm sorry that I couldn't be with you then.
Reality cruises on in serenity, while undercurrents bubble up from the dreamscape. Just like that memo keeper said. Stay strong, everyone. We can still do what we can for them. Starting with finding...
I still don't know if they're dead. Because the whole thing is like, can you die in a dream?
The Trailblazer just reminded me
of
something.
No.
March, do you remember what that family rep who negotiated with us said?
Indeed, we trust that the Nameless has nothing to do with this. And we also beg each of you to help assist the family in verifying the identity of the deceased. That's how it was put, in reference to Miss Firefly.
Looking back, he seemed a little evasive at the time. And he also failed to mention anything about the earlier murder, too.
The family's planning on covering up all news about Miss Robin's death. If news gets out, Penacony's going to turn into a bloodbath.
But the murder that followed closely after was obviously beyond their anticipation. The family had to try and turn things to their advantage by bringing in reinforcements from outside. The Charmony Festival is nearly here. They must be snowed under.
It may also be that Miss Firefly's murder had so many witnesses that it couldn't be covered up. So they went with the flow and let more people on the scene to control the situation. After all, the nature of the two murders is fundamentally different. The family's first protective measure should be against malicious actors among the guests, such as that IPC envoy.
Well, he's on guard against Acheron.
Indeed. He was particularly concerned about that Galaxy Ranger.
Are we missing the forest for the trees here? I always felt that Aventurine's reasons for accusing Miss Acheron were highly subtle. Can we believe him?
Probably not, but
at this point,
obviously he's right about
the only
Acheron.
ones we can trust are ourselves.
Look, let's try to gather intel first.
We
and
just
then
gotta
list
go
all
with the flow.
possible outcomes we can. Then we go through them, eliminating contradictions one by one. The fewer facts remaining, the closer we are to the truth. I've still got this sense of foreboding. It's like we're stuck in a whirlpool. spinning around that legacy even after everything that's happened.
This time we're playing the role of a real detective. But before we start, what are we going to say to the family and Aventurine?
As I see things, the family harbors no ill will towards the Astral Express. If they didn't trust the crew, they wouldn't have casually commissioned outsiders to investigate a case that's, in all likelihood, a scandal. Plus, this is the family's turf. Teaming up with them should make things easier for us in the future. As for that Aventurine, well, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
He's complex. He deliberately slow-played his hand during negotiations while running circles around us all the while. He appealed convincingly to both reason and emotion. It wasn't forced, but the intent was obvious. Still, it's good to have contacts among all this uncertainty. Aventurine showed his skills, and as far as our interests are aligned, he can become a reliable ally. We also need to keep a certain distance from the family. Never let them get too close. Teaming up with the IPC helps balance that out. If either side makes a move, we have the option to pull out.
So you suggest accepting Aventurine's proposal to team up?
Yes. It's risky, but we can only wait until both sides have played their cards before making any further judgments.
I get why, but there's a whole lot of bad guys and girls around here, and I'm worried about getting stabbed in the back. He's been bullied a few times now, and I can't stand it anymore.
I have? When? It's cool, you can bully me whenever.
No, I can't accept this. Forget about it. Just let me keep an eye on him. If that doesn't work, we can just turn the tables and use him instead.
Then, could you please reply to Aventurine? Everyone, take this time to put together your thoughts.
Right away. Always open to pull for your game account? Like gotcha? Alright, we'll team up, buddy. Wonderful, your response came faster than I expected. From now on, we'll all be in this together. Here's a small something for our partnership. Gave me 100k. Again? That means it gave me 150 in total. That's it? It doesn't seem like much. Give me another 100k, rich boy. Oops, I pressed send too early. Here's a little extra just for good luck with this new gig. I got 250 then. Just as I anticipated, the family's gonna sweep Robin's case under the rug. So her case is only a secret between us. But the other case, that depends on what excuses they have prepared for you guys. I'll take my leave now. I look forward to the outstanding performance from you guys.
It looks like Aventurine
He
is
legit gave me
happy with this
200k, what the
outcome.
fuck?
Let's tell everyone about it.
Hey Himeko.
Aventurine's goal is to try and recapture Penacony for IPC. To do this, he'll have to bring down the family in its entirety to create a big enough chance. The existence of death will be covered up by the family. So how does he plan on taking them down? It's gotta be something important enough that everyone will notice. But it also can't be anything too out in the open.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
I'm just speculating. In any case, we have to be careful when handling Aventurine. He's skilled at reading people and discerning the right moment to strike. Also, he's clearly a born gambler if he's willing to go all in to win.
I mean, his outfit doesn't say that. I think we do that.
Aventurine said something that concerns me. He accused that Galaxy Ranger of killing Robin without any evidence whatsoever. but said nothing about her connection to that memory zone meme or why he was stalking you. It was a groundless accusation, which only serves to make him seem more suspicious.
So he knows more about... Is he bluffing? I don't know if he's bluffing. Maybe he knows more about the death thing?
Maybe Aventurine's goal was never to gain our trust. Maybe he wanted to foster a feeling of enmity towards Acheron and make the situation more volatile. Two birds,
I mean,
one
Acheron
stone.
did say the IPC is chasing her, right?
However, I asked Don Hung back
But
on
maybe
the
he wanted
Express
us to
confirm
feel
that
like,
story
oh,
about
she's
the
a bad guy.
Annihilation Gang and the lost messages. It wasn't something that Aventurine made up out of thin air. You've met her many times now. What's your impression of Miss Acheron?
She's a gentle woman? What? Weird, I can't remember.
That fits the stereotype of a Galaxy Ranger to a T. They're eccentric, unpredictable, and fond of being alone. No wonder she's a suspect.
That's not what I said.
I really love
Checked off the list.
Well, good for you.
I hope it's not too soon to bring it up, but I feel like Miss Robin isn't actually dead, but that she's still alive and well. Somewhere. That everything's just some horrible prank. Because aren't we supposed to be inside a dream? How could someone die in a beautiful dreamscape like this? Shouldn't only good things happen here?
I mean, nightmares are a thing.
Whenever I see the Grand Theater, I just can't stop all these thoughts from flooding my head.
You think the family's behind this?
No. After all, they've brought everyone this sleepy dreamscape, which everyone loves. I just feel like I'm starting to understand them less and less. Everyone's still having a great time out there on the streets. Nobody knows what's happened. It's all so unreal. As if Firefly, Miss Robin, and us were all outsiders from another world.
We are.
Aw, what a mess. I really want a nice cool drink of soda to help me calm down. But then I'd be just like everyone else out on the streets.
Looks like Aventurine doesn't need anything else. Let's turn our attention to the family's assignment for now. Himeko, what do you think?
Among our current clues, the two murders that he witnessed are the most directly connected. I suggest starting here. One thing I'm curious about is, if a person dies in a dream, what happens to them in real life? Seeing as we're at the family's behest, why not pop back out to reality and verify Miss Firefly's
Surprised
situation
no one
back
has
at the
done
hotel.
this yet. But I guess this, like,
Perhaps we could also make a few inquiries.
I'm thinking about it just
her
because,
while
like,
out
this
there.
update and the last time I played,
How about we
it's been a
split
while.
off into two groups?
But this
There
happened,
are
like, literally
still some
minutes
things
ago,
worth
maybe?
Focusing
An hour?
on inside the dreamscape. I'll investigate those, and we can link up again later.
Worth focusing on? Oh. No problem. I'll leave it to you then.
Miko's voice is so low.
Aw, I thought
I
I'd
feel like.
finally get to see Himeko and Mr. Yang go out
Compared
on
to
a
usual.
mission together. Oh well. Take care then, Mr. Yang.
I will. Keep in touch. Honored guest, could you come out for a second?
Oh shit.
I'd be embarrassed too, getting stared at like that.
Forgive me. My name is Welt Yang. I'm one of the crew members on the Astral Express. I believe you've met my colleagues.
Well,
Is there something about my name?
first, don't you want to know my name?
I already do, Miss Acheron. You're a prominent figure in Penacony.
What are they saying about me?
Some claim that you're the real culprit behind these murders, that the Annihilation Gang's tragic fate at the banquet was a result of your blade, and that you're now attempting to
believe the
unleash another
Annihilation Gang's
bloodbath
dead.
on Penacony.
The Annihilation Gang.
I wanted to see
Ifrit
the Duke.
of Everflame
Yeah,
Mansion.
Ifrit. Because he's like the first design that's not a
Tragic
human
fate.
in this game.
That Duke turned his dying body to flames and sacrificed his life as a martyr. He was a determined and heroic pathstrider. Not even a villain should be disparaged like this. And what's more, there were plenty of suspects invited. Do they really think that a blade is more dangerous than that black hole you're wielding?
Are their weapons
Keen
special?
intuition. Not even the family managed to point out the truth behind this cane. So you must surely know, Miss Acheron, that peering into a black hole is not a wise move. As a potential threat, your knowledge of us has reached uncomfortable depths. Reveal your true identity and intentions. Otherwise, brace yourself for gravitational disintegration.
What the fuck? That's a weird ass threat.
That shouldn't be necessary. But if it makes the Nameless feel less defensive, I'll be happy to abide. Believe it or not, Galaxy Ranger, Acheron, those are the names I go by to this very day. My trip to Penacony is solely to fulfill an old, final request. I'm here for the Watchmaker's legacy. And that's it. I think I've been honest enough.
What the fuck is this guy's legacy, man?
Still unwilling to reveal your true identity?
It's not that I don't want to. It's just that I can't. I've come so far, and I can't sum up all of that in just a few words. Everyone has their own unspeakable past. Secrets that they don't want to be revealed. And I won't be asking any more questions, such as why the Astral Express is roaming around the cosmos with a Stellaron on board. Is he okay? That memo keeper didn't do anything, right?
He's fine. Let's stick with the topic. Gaining my trust all depends on how much you're willing to reveal.
I've run around many different Penacony dreamscapes just to try and find that legacy. And during this period, I came into contact with quite a few guests. In the process, I gradually came to realize the secret of Penacony may be closely related to the Trailblaze.
Oh, right.
That's why I've come to ask for your help. I don't
They
have
said
enough
that
proof
the
yet,
Watchmaker
but I'd
could
like to
be
speculate something.
a Nameless from the
The
past.
source of all tragedy lies within the family. If you could trust me, we could find the proof to support this claim together. Mr. Yang, I think you've come to the same conclusion, haven't you?
Let's leave it at that. For now, I'll choose to believe that you bear no hostility.
Yippee!
Share your findings with me and me alone. I don't want vague conjecture to interfere with other people's judgments before we find solid proof.
Mm-hmm. By the way, would you like something to drink? Before we go, how about 2 cups of Wake the Heck Up?
Heck?
No, 4 cups. Because the conversation coming up will last forever.
At the same time, in the hotel.
I've been watching her closely for a while now, and the first invitation was in the banquet hall of the hotel. She just sat in one corner, keeping silent, chugging down a couple cups of Wake the Heck Up. I told her it's a pungent, bitter beverage, not the taste of sweet dreams. Only for people allergic to Soul Glad. And she said,
Really? But I don't taste any difference at all between them.
the guest rooms are charmingly minimalist. An aesthetic you share, Miss Acheron. It's a cinch, this music box. The invitation received by the Annihilation Gang. There are latent memories that linger on it yet. You see, memories of you are not yours alone. They travel in other people, other things. I know much, and I can predict even more. With some help, the dead can be made to speak. The Annihilation Gang, that band of desperados who all disappeared after meeting you. What exactly happened to them? Well, let me reveal all.
I mean, she used her sword. Which seems to be a very, very bad thing.
Gradation 12. Dreamscape 12. Father, I dedicate this to you.
Well done, Dubra. Wherever they go, shall be met by annihilation.
So that's Ifrit.
There it is. It's hazy, but it's Ifrit's voice. The other one is probably his progeny. This is the residual memory from when the invitation was first delivered. They were abruptly interrupted. Then, what happened next is...
They sought refuge in the land of sleep, merely wishing for undisturbed rest, away from the storms. Children of the flame, this marks your rite of passage.
She won't be necessary. I alone am enough.
When have those on the path of destruction feared death?
The Everflame Mansion has set out on a journey. Those poor people, they have no idea what lies in wait ahead of them. Memory recovery is going well, but slowly. She'll be here soon, and time is short. There's nobody else here, so there's no need to be delicate. In fact, I think I'd better go all out. What happened? The memory after that is blank. How is that possible? This music box fell into Acheron's hands, and she brought it to Penacony. That's a fact, and that's how it should have gone. But along the way... it's like it's been erased. Who's done this?
Seriously? The sword can do that?
Who are you? Who are you?
It's... No. Is this not a memory?
Oh, a memo keeper. Do you serve the Garden of Recollection? Or the Cremators?
Who the hell is talking?
My name is Constance. A pleasure to meet you. We were supposed to meet in Penacony and spend an unforgettable time together. But that seems seems unrealistic. Dolly is not welcome on the banquet star, and I don't need a coming-of-age ceremony. And you, I know what you're looking for. Want her secret? I can give it to you, and then you can enjoy the banquet for me. I wish you unforgettable memories.
Oh. A phone. Wanna listen in?
At this moment on the other side. What the fuck? What was that?
A few days
like
ago,
a typewriter.
the IPC made an announcement. Under the watchful guidance of the Marketing Development Department, and in accordance with the Interstellar Peace Charter, the independent Sigonian sovereignty has hereby been established, and shall take a legislative seat at the Interstellar Congress. The formation of the Sigonian sovereignty is of great historical significance to the Sigonia system. This move puts an end to the planet's long and bloody history, turning the sensational Kataka-Avgin extinction event into a distant memory.
Avgin. That's what Sparkle called
Sigonia
Aventurine.
4 is located in an unclaimed zone at the intersection of the Denise, Prothean, and Dorneau star clusters. The planet's surface environment is known for being extremely harsh, constantly faced with the threat of impact from small-scale celestial objects. This is why very few intelligent species have made this planet their home, dividing themselves into several tribes to eke out nomad lifestyles as they struggle to survive the arid desert wilderness. They have developed their own folk beliefs that are independent of the Eon belief system.
Sigonia. Sigonia. Ravenous eye of the storm, spurned by all the gods.
It's a baby.
Land of rock, but not water. Lightning, but not rain. Blood, but not tears. You beat us with your falling stars. You lash us with wind and storm. You chew us up with the cracked earth. You promised us a land of honey, yet yoked us beneath a sword of bitterness. Oh, Gaiathra Triclops, if thou can hear me, please open up thy 3 eyes and gaze upon this child. When you took his father, my child was still sleeping in my belly. And where my husband went, I too soon must go.
So this kid's gonna be an orphan.
I don't ask for a peaceful death. Just for you to tell me, does the baby swaddled sweetly asleep? Does he dream of his mother's heartbeat and the sound of falling rain? Please tell me whether this life is all just a fleeting dream. Otherwise, why would this child be born to face impending death?
Mommy! Mommy!
The fuck? This baby could speak already?
The rain! It's raining!
Oh, it's like a sibling.
Raining? Raining!
It is raining! It's true! Those Outworlders weren't lying to us. They really did summon the rain. Mommy, we can leave here. We can go back home.
Back home. Gaiathra Triclops. You came. Do you hear that? Thank you. Thank you. Darling, listen. This is the sound of rain. On the day you were born, the sky also sent down a gift like this from Gaiathra. Such a lucky child. Such a blessed child. Just like your name. A gift from them to Avgen. My boy. May the goddess Gaiathra close her eyes 3 times. Keep your blood eternally pulsing. Let your journey be forever peaceful. And your schemes forever concealed. Welcome to this sad world, Kakavasha.
Time to wake up, gambler.
Oh, heavens. I must have drunk too much Soul Glad. Didn't expect you to be back so soon. How is it? Find anything?
Just as you guessed. Nobody outside knows about Robin's death. There aren't even baseless conspiracy theories. They're still streaming the rehearsal for her ceremony, using a stand-in, I guess. They must be dreaming.
Of course. Who could imagine that death would actually descend upon the idyllic dream created by the family? Let alone that the victim would be the female lead of the Charmony Festival. To be honest with you, I didn't believe it. I even tested it a few times myself. Until I discovered that I couldn't actually die.
Oh, well, shit.
Whenever there's any danger, I'm forced awake by the dream pool, and it's all as if everything were just a nightmare. That's why I'm convinced that there are a few big secrets lurking behind the scenes.
Then you must have heard about the Memory Zone meme. When I graciously deigned to establish connections with the Oak family on your behalf, they were quite in a pitiful state of disarray. Besides Robin, there was another body. I don't know the exact details, just that it was a stowaway.
2 murder cases? I told you something seemed off about the names.
Oh, he didn't know.
He must have come across the other one. This murderer is a psycho. But I have to admit, the case should be easy to crack. We can leverage the family's malfeasance and let the IPC use this as a reason to intervene. It's just that their trickery runs deeper than I thought. Robin's stand-in was all ready to go. These 2 murders are definitely getting hushed up. What should we do? Let me think. It's too rare an opportunity to miss out on, so I gotta be careful.
Incredible, gambler. Have you already exhausted your limited repertoire of tricks so soon?
There are plenty of chips, but it'd be best to choose carefully. The most straightforward has to be Robin. Remember? That masked fool once told me to find a mute as a friend. Robin is what she calls the mute. She has lost her voice, and while most people can't pick up on it, you and I cannot mistake that sound. Not produced by any voice box, but rather by the resonance of the harmony. If that girl hadn't gone hoarse from singing practice, there'd only be one possibility. Something was up with the family. Or Robin herself. To get to the bottom of this, I tried every way I could to meet her. But she died. Right before my very eyes.
A complete and utter loss. Incidentally, it seems to have resulted in your rather undignified arrival on the interrogation stand. There were eyewitnesses at the scene, and the family, in their graciousness, has tentatively accepted your alibi. However, for the foreseeable future, you shall, regrettably, find yourself under the vigilant watch of the hounds.
Well, things aren't looking too optimistic, Doctor. Starting to break out in a cold sweat. Do you reckon there's still any chance of a comeback, given how things are?
A probability? Yes, it exists, but it verges on the infinitesimal. To phrase it in a manner more befitting the vernacular of Penacony, you're dreaming. But if you simply can't control yourself and want to try your hand, then there just so happens to be a suitable candidate. That man wants to see you again.
That man?
Who?
Sunday.
Oh, the brother.
Is this a public hearing or a private trial?
If it were the former, it would hardly befit my stature to stoop to the role of a mere messenger.
I mean, you got a burnout in your shoulder. Birds are usually messengers, right?
That's great. It's all great. You see, the dead can't talk, but the living can. Ratio, I'm convinced now that there must be something wrong inside the family. Oh, just you wait and see. That man's sister has died. He can't sit on his hands. Well, without any further ado, let's set off. Lead the way. The show is about to begin.
Omen Vanguards.
We're here. The Dewlight Pavilion is the Oak family's fortress and a place where heads of the families meet to discuss great plans for Penacony.
I see a bird.
Fortress? I like this metaphor. I dealt with the warlords of the Amanica star system not long ago, and their synchronized orbital manor wasn't this heavily guarded.
This mansion nominally belongs to Sunday, and is very befitting of its owner. Without his express invitation, the likes of ordinary guests would never grace these grounds in their lifetimes. Look around while you still have this moment of freedom.
Hey, Doc, whose side are you on anyway?
Who's to say I won't sell you out?
Neat.
We'll see. When we meet the authoritarian master of the Oak family,
I mean, he's not IPC, right?
Out of him.
Ratio.
Follow me and I'll bring.
If I remember right, Ratio is from a guild.
Hold your tongue.
Who is subsidized by the IPC.
Deal with the members of the family.
He's not directly like Aventurine or Topaz. Fate's Ensemble. As the story unfolds, you will have a chance to progress the story from other characters' POV. When entering a character's POV the first time, the character will automatically be placed first in your team. You can check the atlas. If you need to change your POV to continue the story, you can select here to enter Fate's Ensemble. What the fuck? Press here. How the fuck do I press there? I'm not playing a fucking like on a phone. Actually don't know how the hell you press that. Oh, there we go. Can I go back? Oh, that's the point of the typewriter.
Time for a break. Silent mode activated.
But the mission has to be with Aventurine, right? Oh yeah, his picture's even there. This is different. This is cool. Actually, can I make any team with him? Oh, I can't have multiple teams. Okay, hold up. Because I was gonna say, like, I'm not pulling for Acheron, but Aventurine, I actually did want to pull him. I can have him solo. Because I have Topaz, and I want to make a second team to deal with the hard content. And I think I could make one with Topaz since I got a couple follow-up people like Ratio and Himeko. And Aventurine is a sustain. I can't see his character though. I want to see like what Lycon he had and all that. Let's see. Is he Destruction? No, he's Hunt. Let's try this. Yeah, this is literally the team I want to do. If I pulled for Aventurine. This is cool. Yeah, because his whole gimmick is supposed to be follow-up, I think.
Feeling lucky.
Hey, you two! That's a place of business. No entry.
Screw you, kid.
I was requested by
oh wait, I don't
Mr.
think.
Sunday
I just realized I don't think I have.
him the suspect. My name
fucking relics
is Ratio.
On Ratio.
He should have mentioned it to you.
Like I don't have him built.
Oh, I remember you. Veritas Ratio. Your punch virtual particle clock is impressive.
Excuse me?
The one on your head. Of course, it's nothing compared to my full pocket dimensional annihilating power armor of the Mobile Knights.
Right, and as I mentioned, that fantasy raiment of yours doesn't exist.
That's because you can't see it. Like I say, only family can see the glory of the Mobile Knights. Enough. Get going.
This is gonna be relevant later on.
Waiting.
It seems like the idiocy index here is no better than it is out there.
Wah, 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 wah. Alright, do I have relics on you? I know Himeko I do. It should, yeah. Oops. I do have relics. Okay, we should be good.
A dead end?
The door is shut tight. Looks like we're on our own.
I think as long as the relics are plus 15, I should be able to do story.
There isn't a door. How did you get in before?
For security reasons, the family built the administrative site deep in the dreamscape.
Damn it, we gotta do
with the
puzzles.
mechanisms hidden in these nightmare statues. The direction of the statues.
I'm too dumb, man.
On the previous occasion, an attendant named Kona had gone to the side room to verify something before setting the statues in the correct positions.
Well, maybe we should do the same. Let's go and take a look. Of course, we can also use brute force.
Brute force is cool, but there's probably so many combinations. Can I brute force it? Yeah, you can. Wait, yeah, what's your attack? What's a range? Is that a D20?
A reward with no risk? I'll take it.
Let me in. Oh wait, what's the... Yeah, I want to see his thing. At the start of the next battle, all allies' defense increased by 36%. Wait, can he stack it up or do I have to be him? No, I don't have to be him. Okay, it's just like Topaz. That's good. Where's an enemy? I want to fight. Well, I guess this way. Let's see. Wait, what's ratios actually?
For the theater of the mediocre.
Okay, so I could use all 4 techniques with this team. Whoa, what the fuck? Okay. I never played Ratio. Skill? Nice break. That guy got fucked.
No dirty.
The market is unpriced. Investing in victory means playing the long game.
Follow up.
Let the valuation begin.
Yeah, Numby is already going track.
Fool.
Ow.
Watch your head.
Yeah, this is really good. Like all these follow-ups are really making Numby act.
Won't get away. 0 points.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I like this team.
One step closer to the stars.
I probably will pull for him. I wish I could see his character though. Like I want to see what his thing is, but I can't see it. Nah, I gotta waste. Nah. Let's just see how it is with like using no technique. Oh fuck, this is the big guy.
Need I teach someone a lesson?
The thing is, we don't have a healer, but it shouldn't be bad since it's the same thing as I'm using Fushuan with Big Don. We're having preservation should be okay.
SAS.
That we don't need a healer.
Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
That guy got fucked. Alright, what's here? Oh wait, I can see it here, right? Yeah, here we go. Buff. Fortified spades. Gain a shield that absorbs damage and increase effect res. Hell yeah, 50%. 2 points of blind bet. Bingo. After an ally with fortified wager, the shield uses a follow-up attack. Yeah, uses a follow-up attack. You would want to use follow-up people with him. He gets a blind bet. Can be triggered 2 times. Basic attack. The skill provides all allies with fortified wager. Wait, how much do they have now? Oh, 3 turns. Diamonds. They're all the same? Yeah, they are. This is Diamonds, Club, Heart. Oh. Damn it, I keep pressing the wrong button. What's your ult? Gain a random amount of blind bet points and inflicts unnerved on a single enemy, dealing imaginary damage. When an ally hits an unnerved enemy, the crit damage increases. Hey, that's pretty good for Topaz. And Ratio, I think, too. Any single ally. Right. Upon reaching 7 points of blind bet, Aventurine consumes 7 points to launch a follow-up attack. Oh, that's what happened last battle. So he needs to get 7 points. That's what it is. Okay. Ratio barely has it, so we'll... Oh, is the difference between Heart, Diamond, and Club the amount of the shield they got?
It's on me.
Damn, Topaz basically has almost everything.
I have something for you.
Oh yeah, this reminds me. I got a mail for Star Rail saying like, I wonder if I could look at it. Saying like, oh, here's some jade because Himeko's skill was bad. It's fucking weird. Like, I'd never seen that ever. Is it here? Here we go. Yeah, compensation for the issue with Himeko. Her skill. And inconsistency between level 1 through 12. It's like, whoa, really? Thanks. I didn't know per skill had issues or whatever. But that's cool. I mean, I'm happy. I like Himeko. Apparently she's bad, but that... I don't know. I guess if you're thinking about meta,
Feeling lucky.
I don't care. Like, I like Himeko a lot. I pulled her own Lycone too, so I'm pretty happy about that.
The market is unpriced. Investing in victory means playing the long game.
I don't even remember that
You've got
robot.
a lot of nerve.
Alright, skill.
Just
I hit the mark.
This team's pretty good. Yeah, I wonder with this team, because like with Big Don, I feel like I'm done with him. Like all I could do now with that team is to like grind relics, I guess, to get better and get their own personal Lycones like his. But I feel like I don't have a second team to take on the hard content.
6 nightingales facing in different directions. An obvious hint.
But are these nightingales?
They are. What's wrong?
How can nightingales be so huge? They look more like torment eagles to me.
There are no eagles in the 5 families, only nightingales. Why am I wasting
Ratio's
time with you on
big.
this?
Like, look at him compared to Aventurine. The two return on the path they came from. Oh, back here? But wasn't there more shit there? I feel like there was more stuff. I probably could come back here later. Let's just keep doing the story. But yeah, a lot of the hard story stuff, you have to have a second team, which I feel like I don't have a good one yet. And this seems to work out a lot. That I could probably, especially since I've been building Topaz along with Big Don, this should be good enough. Are you looking to the wall? I think you are. He comes in a while. Can I say the warp? Yeah, he comes 16 days, basically. Also, this banner has to be the most popular banner the game has ever done. With the amount of pulls they're giving and Acheron being such a popular character. I mean, I got fucking 80. I got 80 pulls. There's definitely people who are probably trying to whiff the free pulls.
Just as I thought.
Get like
Here's
E6
the correct answer.
or definitely higher
A truly
E of
miraculous
Acheron and her
discovery.
Lycone.
Perhaps I should offer you the chance to join the Genius Society.
Really? Well, I thought you'd given up on that already.
I was being sarcastic. Can't you tell?
And I can't tell sarcasm. I'm illiterate. Hello?
Oh, impressive. Well, so much for Mr. Sunday's reserved, virtuous image.
Do you need me to remind you? We're in a dreamscape. No matter how grand the mansion looks, it'll not affect Penacony. Stop wasting your time nitpicking the family here.
Yeah, you're right. The only way to destroy the family is death. Sunday must have thought the same. Let's head down.
Can I just jump? Why can't I just jump? Are you kidding me? I can't crawl under this or jump. Oh well. What is this? Cannot be open. Okie dokie. Let me hit him. Come on. Oh, the energy guy. Neat. Give me.
Answer me.
Oh wait, I haven't even seen his ult yet.
Low risk, high reward.
Also, wait, can I check it? I want to see, is the difference between all the... Is it talent? Oh wait, no, details. 50%... Huh. The description of diamond clubs is the same, isn't it? But But the amount of shield they get is totally different. Like Topaz has a lot more than Ratio.
Time for an overhaul.
Sure, I'll play along. Spend freely.
See what your ult
Dice
is.
have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Oh, that's sick. Hey, buddy. Oh, you know what? I'll probably do that later. Like, just focus on the story for now. I knew it.
A reward with no risk? I'll take it.
Oh, we're getting more jade too. Hey, bird. Emanating from somewhere, a chirping of a bird or figment of your subconscious. Glance downward. As you expect, nothing is there. He's up. After all, real birds don't exist in the dream. Why can't they? What kind of bullshit? What? I'll say, yeah, there's a bird right there. I guess this way is to get the chest. Oh, there's a bird. You see me? Chirp, how'd you find me? I hid so well. I think I hear something. Chirp, chirp, so I was a feather away from being a perfectly hidden. Chirp. Next time I'll remember to hide somewhere even sneakier. Don't forget to come find me. Oh wait, can Aventurine not see this? See them? Like, I forgot, is the bird the same as Clocky, where only some people could see him? What's up, buddy? Let's go. Oh, I don't think this counts as a follow-up attack.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Nah.
Got the defense? Just.
I know one of the best.
0 points.
Oh, I forgot what they were called, but the thing you get in the simulated universe, like in the swarm and all that, the elation one that makes her ult count as follow-ups. That is such a good card. Like, it triggers Topaz's like Numby so many times.
Mediocre. SAS per kib. Knowledge, the measure of truth.
Bye bye.
You won't get away.
Answer me.
They're all broken.
Watch your head.
Oh hell yeah! Discharge the ult.
The dice have been
This is overkill, but see ya, buddy.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
Damn, I really want to know what type of like, what does this Aventurine have? Like, does he have his Lycone? I didn't even think of that. Like, I'm like 99% sure I'm gonna pull for him, but I didn't even think about, like, oh, the Lycone is probably, is it mandatory or like as important as like Acheron's Lycone or not? Should I do it? This looks all. This could be optional. This is the story. Actually, where am I? Pavilion. Pavilion?
Hold on.
Yeah?
Huh? What's wrong? Are we heading the wrong way?
No, but this door is locked.
I'll break it down.
My friend? Did you really make an appointment with him?
It's a trial. You got to prove your worth to Sunday before you can speak with him.
Really?
If I'm not wrong, we need to find a way to open this door in the hall, or this place will be our prison.
Oh, an escape room. My favorite.
Get serious. I've no time for games. Let's head back. The hint is probably in that prominent sandpit.
Where the hell was that?
Wow. That's an enormous sandpit.
Oh, this thing's called a sandpit?
I'd love to build a tall building for myself. Once I have enough savings.
I had no idea.
Oh, look. There's a noticeable gap in the model. I believe you're right.
There wasn't a gap before. That man must have done it intentionally.
That man. He keeps.
Well, with your brilliant mind, you shouldn't
keeps
have
saying
any
that.
trouble recalling what was here last time. Right, Doctor?
Of course. Let's look around. When I see it, I will know it.
Fine. Fine. Why do I feel that we're pursuing a degree in burglary now?
I had to come here anyway. Do I have a gun? What is that? Like on his left leg. It was just a deck of cards.
Found it. This is it.
Did I not see this chest before? Why did I not take that? I think this is the only way? Yeah, this is the only way. Hey, buddy. Luckily, they're all weak to imaginary, too.
Steady. The market is on right. Investing in victory means playing the long game.
Probably this one.
Answer me.
Damn, fucking
Sure,
dead.
all day long.
Easy peasy. Also, I just realized this team is half imaginary, half fire. And the dudes are imaginary and the girls are fire. That is weird. Oh no, imaginary weakness. Oh no.
Just.
Ouch. The way she screamed, that sounded like super painful.
Easy, Numby.
I guess that one.
I have something for you.
Noise.
Spend freely.
Your answers?
This is a bit weird. I don't gotta think about skill points too much like I do with, I guess, my main team. With like Big Don.
Answer me.
I still gotta think about it, but not too much. Oh, come on. I almost had my ult. You son of a bitch.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
I wonder if we'll play as Acheron later. If we do, that's pretty smart, since she's out right now. So it'd be like, if you like her playstyle, I'd be like, oh boy, I'm gonna fucking buy her. Yippee! Oh, what? God damn it. I can't remember if Genshin did anything like this, where you do play as another character for the story.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Goodbye.
Friends?
Okay.
Just.
Watch your head. Hedge your bets.
Ooh, so close.
Let the valuation. The market is unpredictable. Right. Investing in victory means playing the long game.
You're dead. Bye-bye. Did I want to go this way? Yeah, I do. E-bird. Can I read it? Nope. Robin. Oh, you know what? You're probably the bridge, aren't you? Yeah. I should do it. God damn it. I gotta get this goddamn jigsaw. Oh, wait, that was it? I thought that was gonna be more.